the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. Vladimir Klitschko has shown that he is a complete, well-rounded boxer puncher. I mean, just look at his combination punching alone, Teddy.
Yeah, and the key there is the jab. I mean, he uses that jab to set everything up. You know, sometimes he paws with it a little bit, but he's always keeping you busy. And most important, he's always controlling range until it's time to drop the hammer, the right hand.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. Is being a guy who tends to fight on the outside one of the great ways to just neutralize any style of fighter, Teddy?
Yeah, when you're on the outside, you can present so many problems. I mean, first of all, you can get an opponent to reach in a little bit. You create opportunities for yourself. Also, you get your opponent to get a little frustrated, and he starts standing there. Now you can get off, and you can score in the most simplest way.
Good combination to the head. Lewis's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. I think Lennox Lewis is seeing stars right now. Boy, be careful, Lennox. You got to get out of the way right now. You cannot stand in front of your opponent. A little head hunting right back to it. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Vladimir Klitschko's absorbing a hook. Lewis is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Scores with the combo to the head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lewis. Patient when we come sit ringside in the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Stay away from those.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Lennox Lewis. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball. Everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught. Why? Because he was standing in front not doing nothing. If you're not going to work, get out of range. Don't let your opponent work.
Vladimir Klitschko puts forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring.
Sweet kid.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Vladimir Klitschko's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and bunches. The combination lands.
Hey, let's go!
Well-targeted left hand by Vladimir Klitschko. Good work on the combination by Lewis. Lennox Lewis's right hand scores well that time.
Guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Big uppercut by Lewis. Oh, what a huge uppercut from Lennox Lewis. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Vladimir Klitschko. So the game plan for Vladimir Klitschko doesn't change much. Another good, solid shot to the head.
And the game plan, you're right, is consistent. Set up by that jab once again.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lennox lands the right. Combination to the head. scores well to the head with the right hand. Lewis's lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he found the target for that early on, and he's just staying with it.
The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Big left hand from Lennox Lewis. Combo lands to the head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Nice work, nice work.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Vladimir Klitschko's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? That straight right unable to connect. And now he's targeting upstairs. Lewis is stunned by that shot. Vladimir Klitschko has every tool on the tool belt. Now you see what happens when he utilizes one of them, the left hand. And Lennox lands the uppercut. Everybody knows Vladimir Klitschko wants to do that right there. The jab, the straight, typically the win. Vladimir Klitschko's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Double up your jab.
Blocks away that head. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
3, 4, 5.
Lennox Lewis showing that championship heart, rising up after being knocked down. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Lewis is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Good job, buddy.
Need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Vladimir Klitschko, I mean, you can tell by how committed he is at staying on the outside and just continuing to score like this, that he is employing a strategy that he really wanted to put forth.
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit because he understood what kind of fight he was getting ready for. A guy who was very strong but very slow-footed. So he's making sure that he does not feed into his opponent's strengths, and he makes sure that he exploits his weaknesses.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Lennox Lewis. Lennox lands the hook that time. That's a well-scored left hand. Wow! Vladimir Klitschko's down. That combination floored him.
1, 2, 3.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Lennox Lewis is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Solid left hand to the head. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Vladimir Klitschko with those big arms of his, I mean, he blocks a punch. He really defends it well like a shield. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was common knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing that I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything. And then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas. so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Vladimir Klitschko's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Vladimir Klitschko's combination punching is working well here. Nice strike after catching one by Lennox Lewis.
There's no need to be on one side.
Good combination, hooking to the body with the left, and then going up top with the right. Vladimir Klitschko's punch didn't come close. And he stays downstairs. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Blocks that punch. Lennox Lewis is doing well here with that two-punch combination. And that's... Teddy, this is where things can start to change, and I think we've seen it in these past few rounds leading up to this 8th round. Your scorecard now shows a slight margin in his favor.
Yeah, he's like that kid in the classroom, you know. All of a sudden he stands up. He says, hey, gets the teacher's attention, and he says, hey, I want to be heard.
Oh, he's been hurt.
Yeah, I want to be counted.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And he engages in the clinch. Punch! Targeting a left hand down low. Oh, what a whiff by Lewis. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Tough to penetrate Vladimir Klitschko's defense. He was able to block that punch with ease. Solid. It was as if Klitschko had a red target painted on him right there. Just before that knockdown, his opponent struck with ease.
3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Lennox Lewis's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
By knockout, your winner.